There are thousands of cabs, so why can't you find the one you want when you want it? Well, here's a thought. What if all these cabs were in one place? Black ones, fancy ones, local ones. Karhoo is that place. It's the new cab comparison app. Choose from thousands of cabs to find the right one for you. Nearest, cheapest, nicest, fastest. Here comes choice. Here comes your Karhoo.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Ishag. I'm the founder and CEO of Karhoo. Thank you for taking the time to see our little commercial. Karhoo brings together in one convenient place all a consumer's ride choices, allowing a consumer to pick the ride that they want from the brand that they want at the price that they want, and now leveraging our unique pre-booking functionality at the time that they want to. We only work with licensed, accredited fleets around the world. We've been operating very quietly for the first year and a half. Our job was to secure unprecedented supply in a very quick time. To that point, we've recently come out of the gate and we now have over 450,000 vehicles with 3 to 5 year exclusive contracts. In each city we operate in, as a result of leveraging the network effect, we are able to deliver a unique 3 to 5 minute ETA, not only in the center of town as a single network operator, but across all city zones. Now, it's only been 30 days since we've launched our first city, but I just want to give you a little bit of a tease on what kind of numbers and the impact that Karhoo has been able to do. In 30 days, as you would expect, we're growing 50% week on week. But for the top 10 fleets in the City of London, we are now accounting for double-digit percentages of their total turnover. So our business is accelerating at an enormous rate, and it's truly an exciting time. Karhoo is about enabling. For those of you who don't know, the new economy, or the peer-to-peer players, only represent about a fifth of the total inventory in any given market. What Karhoo has done is we have gone and acted as an enabler, allowing the incumbent market to join the e-hailing revolution and to become mobile friendly. This has enabled us to scale very, very quickly. One of the fundamental differences between what we do as a comparison site versus any single network operator is our ability to scale. You see, an operator, in order to launch a new city, picks their city, sends a reconnaissance team, builds a driver's office, hires drivers one by one. They spend an enormous amount of money on driver subsidy, and it takes time and is very capital intensive. The Karhoo way is we pick a city, we plug into central dispatch, and at the flick of a switch, we'll add thousands, if not tens of thousands, of licensed, regulated cars. To that point, we recently announced the largest taxi deal anywhere in the Western world, where through a single deal and a single integration, we were able to onboard 66,000 taxis in over 50 cities. Over the course of the next year, you'll be seeing Karhoo scale aggressively. We're very confident in talking about it for one reason. We have a large number of cities already in staging and a large number of cities already in beta. So over the course of the next few months, you will see us in primary cities not only across Europe, but across the US as well. We came out of the gate in London with over 33,000 vehicles. We don't talk about drivers, because drivers aren't only on the road. Cars are on the road all the time. So 33,000 cars at any point in time in London gives us, by far, the deepest inventory of any network available. And we can only do that by gluing the incumbents together. And we were very fortunate that they really needed us. As a result of the rise of the new economy, they needed a methodology of competing and leveling the playing field. And that's what the Karhoo team has worked so hard to achieve. Marco was very kind in inviting us here today. It's not something that we usually do, going out to speak to the marketplace, because we're very focused on enabling other businesses. We may have a consumer-facing front brand, and that's great. But we have two customers. The consumer, who's looking for the nearest ride, or the cheapest ride, or the fastest ride. But also the fleets themselves. Fleets represent hundreds of thousands of drivers around the world. Those drivers need a mechanism of staying in business today. And they need a mechanism of tying their business together as part of a super network. And in just a year, Karhoo has managed to fill that gap in a way that nobody else has. And that's credit to the team that has been put together. Now, Marco gave me one condition for coming on stage, and that was he wanted a new piece of news, as he knows we've been holding back quite a few things. So, Marco, I can tell you this. As of 5 minutes ago, we have just announced the largest dispatch deal anywhere in the world, adding another 150,000 cars overnight to our total inventory, opening up another 26 countries and 350 cities. Our ability to scale is just being demonstrated by our ability to switch on more and more supply and give consumers more and more choice. It's still early days. We're very fortunate in that we have very strong investment, very committed investors who continue to capitalize the business appropriately to allow us to roll out across multi-territories. From the day I founded the company, we were architected to be a global business. And therefore, we architected that with both the human resource needs, the capital requirements, and the right shareholders who can carry on following on and helping us build our business. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for your time. Thank you very much.